Well, Prime Minister Modi seems ready for his next big tour abroad, and this will certainly be a big one with 5 countries on the anvil between June 4th and June 10th. He has since May 2014 visited more than 30 countries, 35 to be precise, some of which he has visited more than once. The US, for example, where he is going again in June, he has already visited 3 times. The running theme between the countries on this particular tour seems to be to tie up loose ends with each of them. To begin with, he's expected to make a surprise stopover, sources say, in Afghanistan, going to the Salma Dam to inaugurate the 42 megawatt dam that India has built and funded. He then goes on to Qatar, discussions on hydrocarbons, India's energy security, as well as investments in India on the anvil there. His next stop will be Switzerland. This is a country that has been left out when he was working in the EU framework, but now he is, of course, going to speak to his Swiss counterparts. Black money likely to be big on the agenda there. And then he goes on to the big part of his visit, which is the US visit, a farewell trip for President Obama. Prime Minister Modi was just there in April, but this time India and the US are likely to tie up the defense agreements between them, perhaps a cyber security agreement, as well as Prime Minister Modi's much awaited speech at the US Congress. It's a meeting of the US Congress, a special meeting over there. Many issues likely to come up during that address, after which he is going to go to Mexico. Mexico is a country that was on his tour agenda last year, but he wasn't able to get there because of scheduling issues. So he's making up for that now. And of course, traditional and historic ties between Mexico and India likely to be renewed during that trip. He will then return to India around the 10th of June after this 5-nation tour.